Okay, oh, hold on. Okay, I got one chance to tell this. Let's not screw this up. What's up, everybody? So today I'm doing a story time. You guys for a while now have been asking me to do a story time about the time that I met Tom DeLonge.
Who's Tom DeLonge?
If you don't know who Tom DeLonge is, I'll tell you, okay? I was gonna be like,
Who are you? You don't know who Tom DeLonge is? Well, you should know who he is.
the founding guitarist of Blink 182. Now, disclaimer, this is about meeting Tom DeLonge, not all of Blink 182. The reason the title is Meeting Blink 182 is because if I put Tom DeLonge, you might not know who that is, or if I put Hero, a lot of you guys might not care.
It was in that moment that I realized nobody cared. Why? Is it because I have a pink picture on my wall? I thought real men wear pink. Does that mean my wall is a real man? What's happening?
This is a story of how I met, like, my all-time hero. This isn't just like,
A celebrity.
or I really want to meet him. It's not like that. It's not like that, okay? Let's begin.
Begin. Bacon. Bacon. Let's bacon? What's happening? I'm vegan. No, I'm not. Are you vegan?
Take me back to when I was a teenager. The good old days when watched porn. What did I do as a teenager? I skateboarded. Okay, I skateboarded and watched porn.
So let your fire glow and your soul ignite.
I remember I would spend my days, my summer days, just going out and skateboarding all day long. Best friends, Adrian, Daniel, Sean, those were my three core. Those were my girls. I'd skateboard and I'd always have my iPod in. Now, majority of the songs that were actually on the iPod were actually Blink 182. I've got the entire Blink 182 discography. Hey, that's who I was for Halloween. Check out this picture. Okay, and one of my favorite albums right here. I've got so much Blink 182 memorabilia. This poster, which funny enough cost more to frame it than the actual artwork is worth. This right here is a poster which recently just fell off my wall, which is why it's smashed. There's Tom right there. I also have this, which is painted by Tom DeLonge. I have this vinyl that is spray painted with, this is Tom right here. Got their entire album discography, like CD. Needless to say, Blink 182 has had such a big impact in my life, and it's probably one of the biggest things that I support music-wise. Okay, so take me back to, when was this? This was probably back in May. No, June. This is beginning of June. There I was, a young boy in San Diego. So I was down in San Diego with a buddy. Day was June 2nd. That was a Friday. Okay, so like all day long, we were just kind of like hanging around San Diego doing like surfer stuff. We actually did surf. I was at this park called Balboa Park. So we were driving, we're like, okay, what should we do? We were just kind of hanging out. So I was like,
Hey man, you want to go to a Padres game?
it is their baseball team. The reason I'm saying that is because a lot of you guys probably don't know baseball or have never heard of the Padres. So we get to the game. The place was at Petco Field. We go to the front, I'm like,
Hi there, can we have 2 tickets to the San Diego Padres?
except I didn't really say it like that. I said it more like,
What up, baby? I get 2 tickets to the San Diego Padres game.
pretty slick, right?
Here are your tickets. Boom.
We were near the first baseline, but just diagonal to the outfield, up high. We were just chilling there. Had a beer, sipping on the beer, watching some good old baseball. Now on their Jumbotron, they have this hashtag called SD and HD. So I was like,
You know what? I'm gonna try and get on the Jumbotron.
if you took an Instagram or Twitter and you use the hashtag SD in HD, you can get on the Jumbotron. So I spent about 40 minutes, okay,
All of those moments we tried.
trying to get on the Jumbotron. In fact, here's the photo that I took. So I put a photo up, I put my shoe in it, put a beer in it, and I was just like, hey guys. Put a nice little filter on there, boom, up online. Now this is how unprepared I was for this game. I was actually wearing a Toronto Blue Jays shirt.
I was also wearing a fanny pack. That is how unprepared I was to be seen in public.
Now I would not have done that if I knew I was going to the game. Don't get me wrong, I'm passive aggressive as hell. If you guys follow me on Twitter, you know that. But I'm not like passive aggressive in public where I'd be like,
Guys, look at me. I'm wearing a Jays shirt and they're not even playing. I'm from Toronto.
I'm not like that. It's filtered really well. Am I gonna get on there? The answer was no. I go back to watching the game, chatting with my buddy. I was going through Instagram and boom. What the? Oh my God. Tom DeLonge's at the same game as me. Now go back to when I told you how much of an impact this gentleman has had on my life, and he's at the same game as me. Here's the photo Tom posted. Here's my photo. Now if you were to zoom in on my photo, you could actually see where that viewpoint would be. Tom's photo, looking at the third base. My photo, also looking at the third base, but from like way further up, cheaper seats. Whatever. Okay, he's got money. So I look at my buddy, I said,
Holy shit, man. Tom DeLonge's here.
Not only that, my phone starts blowing up. It was you guys on Twitter saying, "Oh my God, Dan, Tom is at the same game as you." So then I started freaking out. My heart started going. Started getting all nervous. So I'm freaking out. I'm just like, oh my God, man. I need to go and meet Tom. What are the odds that he's at the same game as me? So I look at my friend, I'm like,
Man, I have to go meet him.
so I get up to go walk down. So we get to this section, and for some reason, him and his buddy that he was with at the time were just standing up. So it was very easy to spot him. So I get to this section, I'm just like, I can't do it. I can't do it. No, I can't do it. All of a sudden, I look over. He stands up like this. He turns around and he starts walking to go use the bathroom. I'm standing up at the top of his section where he can get up. He starts coming up. Somebody goes,
Tom, can I get a photo?
he's like, sure, gets a photo with somebody. Walks a few more steps.
Tom, can I get a photo?
So about 3 or 4 people, as he was going to the bathroom, asked for a photo. Poor guy, if he needed a he was screwed. He gets to the top. Now I could see him. Like I could throw a stone and like hit him in the eyeball. Start thinking, I'm like, okay, Dan. And then everything just went silent. He's coming towards me, and I go, Tom. His buddy pulls him to go the other way because it's a shortcut to go to the bathroom this way. And I'm like, oh no, like, Tom. He goes, hey, what's up? I'm like, I'm a huge fan. I'm from Toronto. I just want to know if I can get a quick photo. He's like, oh, for sure, man, absolutely. So he posed like this. He goes like this. And I remember the moment so clearly, and I don't think I'll ever forget it. All right, please go Padres. Thanks a lot, man. Shook his hand, went to the bathroom. Nicest dude ever. But after I met him, I was like, oh my God. I turn around and all of a sudden it's just, whoa, oh. I got hit with emotion. And my buddy was there. I'm like, hey, but I'm just gonna go use the bathroom. So I go to the bathroom. I was just kind of like, oh, trying to like, I wasn't like bawling my eyes out. It was a big moment for me. Trying to not let my friend know that I just kind of had a moment, okay? So I walk out, I'm like,
Hey, you want to get out of here? Let's like.
the game was still going, but I'm like, you want to get out of here? So I was not gonna watch the rest of that game just because I was so overwhelmed with emotion. Here's a photo with Tom, okay? Right there. It was trending under the Tom DeLonge hashtag for a while, just to let you guys know. Hey, oh. That was a story of me meeting Tom DeLonge. A lot of you guys were asking on Twitter, when is it gonna happen? When can I hear the story? That is the story. It was totally by fluke. I was at the same place, same time as him. A lot of you guys wanted to hear it. It wasn't like super glamorous or anything, but it was a moment I'll never forget. It was one of those moments. I can remember it so clearly. Big thank you to you guys for tweeting me that moment and when it was all happening and for really knowing who I am as a person. I thought that was really cool that you guys were like, hey, Tom's at the game, we know you like him, so that was pretty cool. A thank you to Tom DeLonge for being exactly what I thought he would be. And it's important that if you're in a position where people look up to you, that you don't take it for granted. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and flick that bell so you guys know when I'm coming at you again. Oh my God, do I have an incredible video coming up, by the way. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and I'll see you guys on Sunday. See you guys later.